Hey guys, this is IrieStarcraft and I'm back to cast another game for you. This is going to be a 2 vs 2 on ICCup Citadel of Gaia, the PTSL map. Now this is a map that I have not cast any games before and never played or seen anything on, so you're going to have to forgive me if I'm a little bit off here as I try and figure out what is the deal with this map. But quickly let me say that this is game number 3 of the Zeek.com 2v2 Masters Weekly Finals from last week, October 12th, sponsored by Complexity Gaming and Origin PC. Hopefully I can find a spot to put those logos on this replay when I start stitching everything together. But right now, Team Gosu is up 2-0, and this is a best of 5, so they are one game away from taking the $50 prize in the finals. That is ppgBubbles, the red Terran player, and ONEzerker, the purple Zerg player. Their opponents, xSix, are the team xSix, consisting of xSixMystik, the green Zerg, and xSixiLLuZ, the blue Protoss. Forever I was saying that this was Team X6, and I didn't know there was Team xSix, because I am such a noob. But either way, I'm looking forward to this matchup. This map was selected by Team xSix, and this is really odd. There's rocks, okay, on this center ramp, but there's two side ramps. Very interesting. There's in-base natural expansions. This is just like the map Twilight Fortress. This is the map that is very similar to map Twilight Fortress. You guys know that map where it's a large map, lots of expansions all over the place, and a really long rush distance across the middle with totally shared bases. And you see this expansion inside the main. And we're seeing some pings going off here from Mystik. It looks like he is going to be placing overlords for possible warp-ins. Seems like a good strategy on this map, similar to how you would do on Twilight Fortress, which was taken out of the 2v2 ladder pool. And a lot of people didn't like that map. I thought it was okay, but not my favorite map. And it looks like we are going to be chatting it up here a little bit. Nothing close to what you saw Huck and OGS MC at the finals of MLG. That was a little bit excessive. And it kind of sucked that it was a PvP finals, because I'm a huge Protoss fan, but PvP is kind of a rough, it's a little tough to watch. The second game was more interesting because MC went for that cannon rush, even though it failed. So we did have a little mix-up in the build orders, but yeah, the straight up 4-gate to 4-gate in your face, and one little misclick and the other player wins. So that was pretty much how it went. But that MLG had a lot of really exciting games. Anyway, why am I talking about the MLG when we're playing the 2v2 Zeek Masters Weekly Tournament? As Bubbles is going to be going for that fast factory here. No expansion yet on the way, as it looks like now, no, this is a stalker. I checked the minimap and thought, oh, there's a probe going to expand down here for Illuz, but no. Don't want to get too greedy, as Zerg players both taking out expansions and really about the exact same timing on their builds. However, we do have the very fast Twilight Council out here for Illuz. Could be seeing a Dark Templar rush. And utilizing the warpins over here, though, Zerker does have his overlords placed defensively very well to prevent that sort of warpin, something that you have to worry about when you are going against a Zerg and Protoss opponent, because the Dark Shrine has begun, and so we will see if the desperation play of the Dark Templars can keep Team xSix in this tournament, as they are up against it right now. Baneley's Nest is finishing for Mystik. That is going to be extremely powerful, but it looks like Zerker is actually going straight for a Spire here, and so scratch that on the Banelings. I don't know how effective these Banelings will be. He may just try and bust down the front and flood it with Zerglings and just use the Banelings that way. This tank will siege up and force this Stalker to retreat. A nice timing, a nice job of Illuz getting out of there before a shot even gets off. And there's definitely want to throw down a pylon. He is going to go ahead and put down the pylon. This is being seen by Zerker. So, where is the Spire? It is nearing completion. And there's definitely going to have to... Oh, here comes the Failing Bust though from Mystik. There goes the supply depot. Now the Zerglings are inside the base. They are going to get the surround on this tank. It looks like these Marines have been brought over to try and kill this pylon, but in the process, they are going to get surrounded by the Zerglings. A great play down here. A great play by Team xSix. This Stalker getting lost in translation, but at the same time, the Dark Templars are being warped in on either side, and there's two of them inside the Terran mineral line and another one inside the Zerg mineral line. There is lair tech out here, but where are the Overseers? Oh no! Zerker, where's the Overseers? He does not have any, and this Dark Templar and Zerglings are just wreaking havoc. And forced to lift off his ppgBubbles. A great timing on that attack from Team xSix, if you saw that, even though the top team knew what was coming. As far as that side warp-in goes, they weren't able to do much about it because of the Failing Bust right up the gut at the same time. Beautifully timed right there, and it looks like top team is going to be really screwed in this game. There are mutas now on the field though for Zerker, but he still has no detection to speak of here, and he's going to be basically just sacrificing his base altogether and possibly relying on floating command centers and barracks here to try and win this game with a counterattack of Mutalisks, but there are a lot of Stalkers on the field for Illus, so I just don't see it happening. We do have a lot of Mutalisks though. I've made it out for Zerker. He is going to straight up engage the Stalkers, which is exactly what he needs to do if he wants to have any hope in this game, but the Stalkers wisely pulling back to the comfort of one of these cannons. I just don't know if there is enough Stalkers from Illus to stay alive here. It looks like these Mutalisks will be able to finish off the cannon and then the last Stalker and now have free reign on the probes. And at the same time, Mystik doesn't have any units to defend against air, but he has a lot of Spore Crawlers, and all he has to worry about is the Mutalisks. So he's got his Queens and his Spore Crawlers ready, and I just don't think that Team Goofsu will be able to come back here. Transfused is going off on all the Queens. A couple of more Stalkers from Illus are out just in case, and the GGs are going to go down. Very well played from Team xSix. Gonna make this into a series, as I'm going to go ahead and move on to game number 4. This is IrieStarcraft. That's gonna do it for me, so peace out.